I'm Alan Kessler. I'm from Pennsylvania.
All right, Alan. You said yesterday, I heard you say that you've changed a few things about your game, but I also saw you bluff it a few times. What have you changed?
Right. I drove down here with Daryl Dickin and Scott Fishman, and they both said that if they could play as me, that they would win every tournament because people respect my play so much. So they said just every so often go out on a limb and play a hand. So I did. There was one particular hand. Nam Lee has a pair of jacks, and I raised pre-flop to 42,000, and he calls. And then on the turn, the flop came Queen 10 blank, and the big blind checked. I checked. Nam Lee bet on, like half of his remaining chips, so he's got like 2/3 of his chips in the pot. And I decided I have two overcards. I may hit the hand anyway. Let me just go all in because I'm going to pay him off anyway. So I go all in, and he folds his jacks face up because he's worried that I have ace queen and he doesn't want to lose this tournament right there. He only left himself with like 60 or 70,000 at that point.
Right, I do remember that. But you showed your bluff twice.
Yeah, I did that.
It seems like if you were changing your game, you wouldn't want to show.
No, but that's what I wanted to show. That I play such a tight game usually that if I show one or two bluffs, people are going to pay me off. And I had this one guy right after that other hand. He paid me off on a $215,000 raise. I re-raised all in with two kings, and he says, "I know you have kings or aces, but I have to pay you off because of the other hand." So it worked out pretty good.
It did. So your initials are AK. Is that why you refuse to play anything weaker than ace king usually?
No, people say I don't only play like three hands, but I do play some other hands.
No, you do play hands, but so do you think that they have a wrong read?
People really have a very tight and tight impression of me, so I think it works in my favor sometimes. But people really don't respect my game. But I've made 2 World Poker Tour final tables now and 2 World Series final tables. So eventually,
And you also just made a final table this week, the 5K event.
Right, I made back-to-back final tables here. So I mean, I must be doing something right. So.
Yeah, you're on fire, and since you did change your game, it seems like things
Right, things are really going well.
What's the best hand you laid down yesterday? Because I know everybody wanted to be there. It took a really long time to get down to 6.
The best hand I laid down was I laid down an ace queen. Somebody raised middle position, and it would have cost me like half my chips at that point. I just laid it. I didn't even want to get involved in the hand.
Okay.
I was in the blind, so I would be out of position with ace queen and against a raiser. So that was the best hand I laid. I had eights, one hand, and I would have tripled up, and it was 8-handed. I have eights under the gun. I either have to go all in or fold, and I decided I don't want to risk my tournament against 8 players with eights, and it wound up that Ted Lawson and Seth both had ace king, and I would have won this mega stack, but you can always figure it out afterwards.
Who do you think your biggest threat is today?
Definitely Raj. He's playing really well, and he's been getting hands. He must have, and that we played the final table for hours. He must have had aces like 6 or 7 times but I mean, we played for I don't know how many hours, 10-handed, and nobody ever left the game. But he's by far the best player. Seth, he's a little bit over aggressive, and if he raises and you re-raise him, if he folded 2 jacks to a re-raise. But Raj is a very, very consistent player. He was playing very few hands, but when he played, he always won the pot. I don't remember him even losing one pot in hours that we played. So.
Well, hopefully you can get in there and double up today really fast.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Did you play a lot of video poker here? I hear you play that a lot.
Yeah, I had some ups and downs, but I think I broke about even on the whole thing. But it helped me pay my room anyway. So.
Do you play video poker all the time? Do you make money off of it?
No, I just basically try and break even to get the comps for the rooms and stuff.
All right, one last thing. We put your name in a Native American name generator since
Right.
we are on the Indian reservation, and
Right.
it came up Sasha Nitworthy Singer. What do you think about that?
I have no comment on that. But I do have one big fan, the original David Singer. He's going to be in the audience. He told me to mention his name.
The original David Singer.
Yeah, not as opposed to the full tilt David Singer.
All right, Alan, good luck today.
All right, thanks.